Would you pray with me? From home and hearth, hill and holler, city and suburb, from lands far away and lands quite near, we gather with loved ones, friends, faculty, administration, to mark this achievement of graduation. This ceremony reflects the culmination of much work and effort by so many. God of grace and justice, be present in our gathering today, that our celebration might reflect our gratitude and humility toward you. Allow our exuberance to be tempered with the reality that this day marks not an ending, but a beginning. Cause our anxiousness to be calmed with the confidence of our accomplishment, and instill within us an ethic of love, compassion, and justice. Within the great scope of your mercy, bless our gathering today and those who graduate this hour. In your holy and blessed name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to Harper McNeely Auditorium and the Miles Center for the Arts for the 114th commencement exercises of Davis and Elkins College, where our mission is to prepare and inspire students for success and for thoughtful engagement in the world. We gather together today to celebrate another success in the accomplishment of that mission as we confer degrees upon the class of 2023. Graduates, congratulations. You make your soon... You're going to have lots of opportunities to do that today. You make your soon-to-be alma mater, your families, your friends, whether in this auditorium or whether watching us by live stream, very proud. I wish to recognize and to thank the Davis and Elkins College Highlanders for their contribution to this ceremony. The rich Highlands tradition is on full display as the pipers lead our graduates to this auditorium. I also express my sincere thanks to the other musicians enhancing this experience, the Davis and Elkins College Concert Choir, under the direction of Liz Marshall McVeigh and accompanied by Donna Baruti Huffman. They will be sharing their talents with us just a bit later. We thank you very much. I also wish to recognize a member of our faculty who will be retiring with 33 years of dedicated service to Davis and Elkins College at the end of this academic year. Dr. Helen Benini came to D&E You guys aren't going to let me get through this, are you? Dr. Helen Benini came to D&E by way of West Virginia University and Indiana University of Pennsylvania and is a professor of English. Dr. Benini is the author of 3 books about the mythology of ancient cultures. Dr. Benini, once again, please stand to be recognized. To the class of 2023, you have made us proud ever since you stepped foot onto the hallowed grounds of this campus, but never prouder than today. The faculty and the staff of this college join with your family and your friends expressing our admiration and our pride in your accomplishment. As the president of Davis and Elkins College, the greatest privilege of my office is bestowing a well-deserved diploma to each one of you. That parchment not only symbolizes the accomplishment of the completion of either your associate or your bachelor's degrees, but it also provides an opportunity for you to pursue your dreams. Your college degree will quite literally unlock possibilities for your life, and it's up to you to make the most of those possibilities. Class of 2023, you achieved much in your days on this campus. Your achievements began in the classroom. Compliments of our learned and dedicated faculty, you have grown in knowledge and in wisdom. Your achievements include leadership skills that will serve you well for the rest of your lives. There's one of your number, Hussein Hamid, who even became president for a day at D&E. And I want the class to know that in spite of Hussein's best efforts, President Hamid learned that even the president cannot change all of your grades to A's. You accomplished much to our athletes, with gratitude to our coaches who achieved success on the field, the court, the pool, the mat. The integrity and the character that you have displayed will remain with you long after your athletic prowess diminishes. The class of 23 has also achieved in interpersonal relationships that you have developed with your fellow students and faculty and staff. Those don't need to come to an end today. With determination and work, they can last a lifetime. Graduates, I cannot let this moment pass without acknowledging all that you have endured with the challenges of the worst pandemic that hit our country and indeed our world in the past century. COVID-19 challenged our campus like nothing before it. As freshmen, you endured a campus that was shut down in March of 2020 and a transition to virtual learning. And as you returned to campus in August of 2020, we faced continuing challenges and COVID restrictions. But throughout the COVID experience, I learned something very important about you. I learned of your resilience. I learned of your drive to succeed. I learned of your willingness to do whatever it takes, even in a global pandemic, to reach your goals. And that is why I know in my heart that great things await each of you in your lives, and that your lives are going to make a positive difference to your families, to your communities, to our world. And finally, to our graduates. After the prophetic words that we heard last night from Dr. Nelson, I ask that you reflect on your time and your experience on this campus, and that you never forget that which you have learned about the importance of dedicating your lives to service, to justice, to peace. Did you know that only 6.7% of the world's population graduates from college? 6.7. What that means is you are among the fortunate, the blessed. And Jesus said, "From everyone to whom much has been given, much will be required." You have been blessed in order to be a blessing to others. Make your lives count. Make your lives count by caring for God's people and for God's world. As Dr. Nelson said so well, love the world and shake it up. Today's commencement activities are a marker along life's journey for all of us that are connected to this college, and particularly for our graduates. Commencement exercises are not the culmination of the journey. Rather, they are a milestone along the way. Graduates, you literally have your lives before you, and your lives are filled with opportunity thanks in no small part to your years on the hallowed grounds of this campus. At commencement, we pause to give thanks, and then we move on. We move on with hope and with optimism, for the journey continues. May God bless each one of you on that journey. I would now like to invite Dr. Melissa McCoy, Chair of our Faculty Assembly, to the podium. And we want to thank Dr. McCoy, who is stepping in today for Dr. Rob Phillips, who is our Provost and President of Academic Affairs, who is attending his own daughter's graduation this day. Dr. McCoy.
Mr. President, trustees, faculty, students, and honored guests, colleges and universities confer honorary doctoral degrees to recognize individuals of true distinction, persons whose achievements in the areas of scholarship, service, and leadership bear testament to the values for which these institutions stand. These exemplary lives and achievements of those we so honor provide worthy models for all to emulate. Mr. President, it is my great privilege to present to you Sarah Biller and Reverend Dr. J. Herbert Nelson for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Reverend Dr. J. Herbert Nelson II serves as the stated clerk of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church, USA, the largest Reformed denomination in the United States and the sponsoring denomination of Davis and Elkins College. The son, grandson, and nephew of Presbyterian pastors, Dr. Nelson is the first African American to lead the denomination, which has a 300-year history in the United States. Prior to becoming stated clerk, Dr. Nelson served as director of the Presbyterian Church's Office of Public Witness in Washington, D.C. His service to the denomination also includes calls as pastor in Greensboro, North Carolina, as well as in Memphis, Tennessee. As an extension of his ministry in the Presbyterian Church, Dr. Nelson served as an associate director of the Benjamin L. Hooks Institute for Social Change at the University of Memphis. Dr. Nelson holds a Doctor of Ministry degree from Louisville Presbyterian Theological Seminary, a Master of Divinity degree from Johnson C. Smith Theological Seminary, and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Urban Studies from Johnson C. Smith University. Today, Davis and Elkins College recognizes you, Reverend Dr. J. Herbert Nelson, for your faithful service, for your prophetic voice, and for your servant ministry with and through the Presbyterian Church, USA. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and I ordered you to be invested with the hood that is a token of this high honor. A native West Virginian that is giving back to her home state and beyond, Sarah Biller models for all of us the unlimited possibilities of those who transform vision into reality. Ms. Biller, a resident of Boston, is an entrepreneur, investor, and educator in the financial technology, or fintech sector, and adjacent industries. She is currently the Executive Director of Vantage Ventures, a collaboration of the John Chambers College of Business and Economics at West Virginia University, global technology leaders, Fortune-class companies, and venture capital firms focused on providing entrepreneurs a systematic and efficient approach to build world-changing ideas into scalable, investable businesses and access venture capital. Ms. Biller is the co-founder of FinTech Sandbox, a Boston-based not-for-profit that accelerates the product development cycle of fintech startups globally by providing free access to high-quality, diverse data sets and the founding team for the Mass FinTech Hub. She is also the co-founder of Capital Market Exchange, a predictive analytics platform for institutional bond investors. As part of her position to promote entrepreneurial and business development opportunities within the state, Ms. Biller was a proponent of Ascend West Virginia, an initiative of Brad and Elise Smith Outdoor Economic Development Collaborative, which provides remote workers incentives to choose West Virginia as their home base. And Elkins is the most recent community that has been added to Ascend West Virginia. Ms. Biller also designed the first curriculum and taught a graduate-level course on the evolution of financial technology at Brandeis University. Sarah was named by Innovative Finance one of the top 150 global women leaders in fintech. Lattice 80's list of top 100 women in fintech in the UK and Hong Kong, and New York Fintech Women as a top 20 inspiration for her commitment to lift up other women in an industry historically not known for doing so. Perhaps most importantly, for the purpose of today's address, Sarah proudly claims her D&E legacy, as her father, who is with us this morning, Randall Biller, is a 1964 graduate of Davis and Elkins College and a resident of Elkins. Sarah remembers while growing up in Putnam County, West Virginia, she spent lots of time in Elkins as a young girl at her grandparents' home, and she told me that she remembers just about every single Mountain State Forest Festival during that time. Today, Davis and Elkins College recognizes you, Sarah Biller, for your outstanding accomplishments, for your entrepreneurial spirit, for commitment to education and continuing service to the people of the state of West Virginia and beyond. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. And I order you to be invested with the hood that is a token of this high honor. Ms. Sarah Biller, I invite you now to the podium to provide the 2023 commencement address to the graduates of Davis and Elkins College. Would you greet Dr. Biller?
Thank you, President Wood, for those kind words of introduction. I'll admit it's been a morning of firsts for me. To receive the hood is one thing, but to be led in by bagpipers is another. So thank you all. As President Wood said, I'm extraordinarily honored to be with you today at truly one of the country's gems of higher education. And I do say that from experience. As President Wood mentioned, next year will be my father's 60th anniversary graduating from Davis and Elkins College. And as he is here with me today, as is my husband, Dad, and Dean, thank you both for your support. I know, as Dr. Nelson said, go shake up the world. You know I've tried to do that. Like so many West Virginians of his generation, my father's education started in a two-room schoolhouse. But his parents believed in education, like I think many of the parents in this room have done, and I understand a lot of grandparents as well. So he was the first in his family to graduate from college. In between, he studied impossibly beautiful engineering problems on this campus. He had the support of faculty like those that are behind me, which I know have made a tremendous influence on your life. They exposed him to the world's great religions. He learned to fly a plane while he was here, and he developed a lifelong interest in history. D&E also provided him an opportunity to expand his understanding of the world, which came in handy when his military service took him to Great Britain and Bangkok and a lot of hot spots in between. And he passed this persistent interest in seeing how the world works on to me. In fact, and though I am well past childhood, my father still encourages me on our every hike, at dinner, and even when we hang up the phone, to not live under a rock. I hope your parents encourage you the same. But if you need to know, your values statement that you were educated under here at D&E is not that much different than my father's suggestion of how to live your life. But sorry, Dad, it's much more beautifully said. D&E challenges students to cultivate the intellectual, creative, ethical, physical, and leadership skills the real world requires. D&E definitely readied my father for that world. Undeniably, his education here was a great door opener, as it will be for you. And through his experiences and my own, I've learned some unexpected lessons. For one, an open door is no different than a wall if you don't do anything with it. Today, I want to impress upon you that the most important decision you will make is simply to do something when an opportunity arises, and perhaps more importantly, if that opportunity doesn't come to you. Like the reduction of anything complex to its most simple form, doing something is far harder than it sounds. You will likely meet countless people who have allowed external forces, whether macro or micro, to determine their future. Don't be that person. You are wonderfully made and uniquely talented. You have the basic building blocks to do something impactful with the forces that confront you, and the world needs you. One of history's greatest investors, Ray Dalio, reinforced this idea when he recently wrote, "Human productivity is the world's most important force, and productivity is the product of three factors: education, inventiveness, and building." Not only is Dalio correct in describing productivity as a force, which means strength or external energy exerted, but I can tell you firsthand, being productive in an area you care about is also a source of great personal satisfaction. As you heard from President Wood, I remain very active in the fintech sector. This means that I build technology solutions that remove the friction in the provision of financial services. Though I'm often in my head just a girl from West Virginia, my work has helped add liquidity and transparency to the $300 trillion global bond market. I have built systems that leverage extraordinarily large sets of data to identify and alert investors to emerging risks faster than ever before. It's a particular passion I want to share with you in more detail in a minute. I also today work with individuals who are rethinking the way our individual credit scores are calculated, and others who are using technology to provide banking services to the 6 million eligible households in the United States who do not have a checking or savings account. And among other areas, I work with a young entrepreneur who understands that she and her peers are making different choices than I did just 20 years ago, and has built a financial literacy platform to help them make better decisions. When I shared with her I was going to tell a little bit about our story, she said, you know, when you talk to people like me, 7 out of 10 of us would rather go to the dentist than hear from a banker, so make it short. So I'm going to try to do that. But I want to tell you what this experience means to me. And like many good stories, or excuse me, it doesn't mean to me, it means to you. Like many good stories, mine begins with a crisis. Not the global health crisis you all just bravely came through. Instead, it was the 2008 credit crisis that led me to launch my third company, Capital Market Exchange. This was an incredibly challenging time as panic and credit disruptions fueled a global financial crisis. Personally, I saw dear friends lose their jobs. I saw houses have to come up for sale, and communities buckle under the weight of the contracting economy. And I could not let go of the idea that we did not have to operate with so much uncertainty. We had access to unprecedented amounts of information. It's hard to believe, but 15 years ago, we were already thinking about big data. In 2018, 4 billion people were using the internet, and Google was already processing of over 40,000 searches a second. If you're curious, today Google processes over 99,000 searches per second, or more than 8.5 billion searches in one day. And so I set out to start a company that would build a systematic approach that analyzed this information and alerted to another credit crisis. I had seen the power of emerging technologies and thought, what if we use them to aggregate and organize vast amounts of data? Admittedly, the financial services industry was in the nascent stages of understanding the power of technologies like natural language processing or machine learning that we take for granted today. But I was undaunted. My goal was that in the future, no one would have to live through a credit crisis again. Needless to say, when we started this company with this goal and the idea to use new technologies, it sounded a bit absurd to a lot of people. So I took inspiration from Steve Jobs and a quote that he said that many of you probably know. I taped it to my desktop and I forged on. Steve said, "Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as crazy, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do." And so I worked around the clock on this idea, and I saw more of my tech team than I did my family. And together, we built a system now used by investors to identify new and increasingly non-financial factors that may signal another credit crisis. When I recount this story, inevitably, someone who has never taken an idea to market asks me how I know that all that effort was worth it. And I have to confess, we don't know, because we haven't had another full-blown credit crisis to test the efficacy of our work. But I can tell you with certainty that this very moment used to be the future that I worked for. Today, I'm happy to say new data sets and new technology tools are ubiquitously used to analyze risk. I also know from this experience that any of you who set out to tackle seemingly intractable, unsolvable problems cannot be afraid of the unknown, or for that matter, failure. The stigma of failure does not apply to someone who is trying to do something to improve the way the world works. That's not to say you won't encounter naysayers when you try to do something today that makes the world better. Today, as President Wood mentioned, I work with one of the technology industry's most celebrated CEOs and a West Virginian, John Chambers, and a great team at WVU to expand West Virginia's tech economy. Our initiative started just 3.5 years ago with the goal of surrounding West Virginia-based entrepreneurs and their teams of also admittedly radical thinkers, big problem solvers, and go-getters with the resources they need to start, fund, and scale high-growth, capital-efficient companies. Our aim was to keep talent right here at home and to grow the innovation economy so others could stay. And when we started building this effort, we sought out some of the country's most successful entrepreneurs and business executives and venture investors for their guidance. And they willingly gave it to us. But they also warned us not to get our hopes up. Even with their experiences building moonshot ideas, they could not see a future where founders of next-generation companies stayed in West Virginia, let alone thrived. But we did. Today, West Virginia has the third fastest new business starts in the country. Our state's economy is the sixth fastest growing in the country. And because I work daily with brilliant entrepreneurs here in West Virginia who are the stars of this unexpected growth story, I see firsthand that you are the generation that can do something to address the insurmountable. There is someone in this graduating class who could be the first to end the cycle of food insecurity, if not poverty, in Appalachia. Others of you understand firsthand the divide that exists between the delivery of health care in rural and urban settings, and will know exactly what to do about it after a few years of working in the medical field. You are also most likely the generation that can halt environmental decline. And I would encourage you to not forget that you each possess the necessary capabilities to not just be productive, but to be an important force for good in whatever path you take. And I want to share with you precisely what I mean. But don't just take my word for it. Author James Clear wrote in his best-selling book, Atomic Habits, "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become." So let's unpack Clear's idea about taking action with the concepts of education, inventiveness, and building, and really what it means to you. So first, let's look at education. Let's all agree you have received a great one. It has given you knowledge, and knowledge at its most basic is the ability to connect past learnings with new information and often disparate data points to draw a conclusion. But don't be satisfied with the accumulation of knowledge for the sake of collecting it. Instead, use your knowledge about how things have worked in the past and how they work today and how they might work in the future, and simply be curious about them. Persistently ask yourself, what if? What if there was a better way to tackle the job in front of you? I would be remiss at this point if I didn't underscore the obvious. As part of that what if, always know that due to the pace of technological change and the rapid adoption of tools like artificial intelligence, understanding how things work will necessitate you bridge what you know to what you see to increasingly what you do not see. You should not shy away from the complexity. You will realize at some point, the more you know, the more questions you will have about the way the world works. Do not let that discourage you. Instead, become comfortable with uncertainty and change, and see it as an opportunity. Because when an idea or an opportunity to work on a new idea comes to you, which I promise you it will often be disguised as a seemingly insurmountable challenge. This is when you need to take action. Do not retreat. One of my favorite Bible verses is Romans book 5, verse 3. The Apostle Paul wrote to the Romans who were living under the reign of Emperor Nero. Suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. And hope will be your superpower. Because when you discover why you are on this earth and have the belief you can do something worthwhile, you can bear almost any how. I built my last company around preventing another credit crisis. I found that all information is imperfect, and the slowness of others to adopt new ways of measuring risk, frankly, frustrating. But regardless of what industry you work in, you'll have that too. But don't let it discourage you. When you're building something new, realize for the most part, people understand actions more than ideas. Even so, people will see what you have built and they will be critics. But don't let that discourage you either. Instead, use your education, your inventiveness, your ability to take action, and build solutions. Always commit to the audacious goal. My experience has been that as soon as you give voice to this aspiration and take the first step toward acting on it, you will find that other people want to help you out. The irony is, it's been my experience that some people even step forward and say, I want to help you do the impossible. You are graduating into a country that remains the richest, the most productive, and the most innovative big economy. And it's also full of incredible challenges that need you to solve them. In the final analysis, and no matter how tough the task or the outcome, you will find more personal satisfaction tackling these challenges than from sitting on the sidelines. And for as long as you, the amazing 2023 graduates of Davis and Elkins College, do something every day with your education, ask what if, and use your ability to build for the good of others, I have great hope that our best days lie ahead. Thank you and good luck.
Sarah, we thank you very much. Vision becoming reality. And we are very proud to claim her as a West Virginian. I would like to recognize several of our Board of Trustees that have joined us for commencement today. They are seated on the stage somewhere behind me, over this direction. And I'm going to ask if you would please stand as we introduce you. Joyce Allen, Nancy Evans-Bennett, Dave Cutlip, our Vice Chair, John Oxendorf, Rob Smith, and the Reverend Ed Thompson. Ed is the General Presbyter of the West Virginia Presbytery and is retiring this year, with our gratitude to him for his service to Davis and Elkins College. Would you greet those trustees, please? And it is my distinct honor to introduce you to one more, and that is the chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Mark Barber. For 27 years prior to Mark's retirement, he served as a member of General Electric Company's corporate treasury leadership team, most recently as Deputy Treasurer, Global Relations based in London. Before joining GE, Mr. Barber held leadership roles at Ford Motor Credit Company and the Prudential Insurance Company of America. A very proud 1975 graduate of Davis and Elkins College, Mark has 2 grown sons and resides in Bonita Springs, Florida. Would you please welcome Mr. Barber to the podium?
Thank you, President Wood, and thank you, Sarah, for your comments. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Davis and Elkins College, I congratulate each and every one of you, the class of 2023. And to the family and friends of these soon-to-be D&E grads, congratulations to you. You've played an enormously important role in seeing them through this life achievement. For all that you have done, we are truly grateful, and we share in your pride. 48 years ago, I was in your seat. 48 years ago, my mom and dad were in yours. I too earned my diploma right here at Davis and Elkins College and went on to a career and a life experience I simply could not have imagined back on that day. A career that literally took me around the world doing something I truly enjoyed and that I learned right here. In so many ways, it started here on this campus with the commitment that D&E made to me to prepare you for success and thoughtful engagement in the world. It's the same commitment they've made to you. Learning to think critically, creatively, and independently, to communicate effectively, to act responsibly as a citizen of this community and any other, how to collaborate and work for a common purpose, and to live a life of perspective and meaning. The Board of Trustees formally approved the granting of your degrees at our Board of Trustees meeting yesterday. In a very short time, you're going to hear your name called and walk across the stage where President Wood's going to shake your hand and present you with a diploma. You worked hard for this. You earned it. It's yours for life. Before I turn over the podium again, I've got 2 pieces of advice I wanted to pass along to you. They're echoes of what you heard from, very eloquently, from Reverend Nelson last night and from Sarah. First, help each other. In the life that you have ahead, a big part of who we are is helping each other. It's part of our humanity. It's part of our heart. It doesn't matter what career you choose, what job you have, where you work, there will always be opportunities to help others. Not only does it build a strong character, and it helps to contribute to your success, look for opportunities. They're all around you. Coach others, volunteer, help on a project. Simply tell somebody they did a good job. You rise by lifting others. We all rise by lifting others. And that leads me to the second. Go with gratitude. As you heard from Reverend Nelson last night, you didn't get here by yourself. But wherever you go, whatever your achievements, others will have helped. It may be readily apparent. It may be hidden. And sometimes that's on purpose. Maybe you catch a break. Don't ever be that other person. Be grateful. Let's practice right now. When you walk out of here today, your diploma in your hand, a great big grin on your face, excitement in your heart, the pathway to your future is going to be lined by the D&E team. The D&E team that had a hand in this day. President Wood and his leadership team, our speakers, members of the D&E administration, your coaches, the faculty, especially the faculty, who've done so much to contribute to your learning and your life during the last few years. And of course, your parents. Even an alum from 48 years ago. We will all be there with a big round of applause, cheering you on to whatever adventure lies ahead. They all helped get you here. So, class of 2023, please rise. Please rise. And I'd like you to express your appreciation to everybody that's here. Well done. Well done. As President Wood, please be seated. As President Wood just shared with you, this isn't the end of the journey. It's a milestone on a much larger life experience. Who knows where that will take you? where your God-given talent and hard work will take you. The pathways and the possibilities are absolutely limitless for each and every one of you. So, class of 2023, do great things, help each other, and go with gratitude. Congratulations.
Thank you, choir. The Purdom Godden Distinguished Graduate Award recognizes the outstanding honors program graduates selected for leadership and achievement by the Faculty Assembly Honors Committee. The award was established with endowed funds provided by Dr. Eva Godden Cutright to honor the late Dr. Raymond P. Purdom, Professor of Chemistry at Davis-Nelkins College from 1925 to 1942, and as president from 1943 to 1954. And his daughter, Dr. Margaret Purdom Godden, who joined the faculty in 1964, served as vice president and dean of the faculty from 1975 to 1980, and retired in 1996 as professor of English and Education Emerita. This year's recipient of the Purdom Godden Distinguished Graduate Award is Anna Marie Roof. Anna. Please come forward to accept your award.
Good job, girl.
The Salutatorian is the graduating senior with the second highest grade point average of his or her graduating class. The Salutatorian of the Davis-Nelkins College class of 2023 is Samantha Joanne Bakovsky. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and an Associate in Science and Education, it gives me great pleasure to recognize Samantha as the Salutatorian of the class of 2023. Samantha will now offer her remarks as Salutatorian.
Good morning. I would like to thank everyone for being here today and say it is my honor and privilege to stand in front of you today as your salutatorian. To my fellow graduates, I would like to say congratulations. Here we are, sitting in the moment we have all worked so hard to get to. We did it. And while no one could have done it for us, there are plenty of people who have helped us along the way. Graduates, we didn't get here because of someone else's hard work. No one turned in your assignments for you, and no one went to those pesky 8 a.m. classes on your behalf. You did it yourself. You put the work in, and today you are the one reaping the benefits of that hard work. Think of Capstone Day, for instance. We worked all semester on those projects, writing the papers, doing the research, conducting the surveys, and it all culminated in one day a few weeks ago when each and every one of us stood beside a poster or a PowerPoint and presented all of our hard work. No one did it for us. We had to do that ourselves. I think we can all agree that adjusting to college life can be difficult at first. Most of us didn't know anyone here, and while I was lucky enough to start my college experience here with my best friend from high school, we can all admit that there's a certain feeling associated with going from knowing everyone at your school and being at the top of the chain to knowing no one and being at the bottom of the ladder. And here we are at that exact same moment once again. Whether you were lucky enough to know people on campus before you started school here or not, for all of us, this was a time that we were doing something we had never done before, and no one could do it for us. Now, if you are like me, maybe you fell into this transition, and I mean literally. I remember distinctly my first full day on campus. Me, my best friend, and my roommate at the time went to the semester opening carnival. That particular year, it was held in the yard behind Halliehurst. When it was time to go, my roommate at the time simply swung under the railing between Halliehurst and leading to the cafeteria. I attempted to follow in her footsteps. However, I was not quite as successful. I ended up falling at the feet of a senior guy with a bleeding knee and a broken sandal. And of course, there was a group of seniors catching up from the summer standing less than 10 feet away, all who chuckled at my misfortune. Now, we may not have all had that same experience. In fact, I hope no one else started their college experience that way. But I think that we can all admit that on our first days on this campus, we all felt a little anxious, worried, nervous, and simply like we didn't know what to do. It was a hard transition, and no one could handle it for us. We had to put in the time to learn how to study. We had to figure out what living away from home meant. We had to work out our schedules between the million things that always seemed to be happening. But we did that, and we did that for ourselves. However, while no one else could do it for us, there are plenty of people around us to help us along the way. During my time here at Davis & Elkins, I have found my community, my friends that have become family. When I was a sophomore, my roommate, Anna Roof, and I started a tradition we like to call Thursday night shenanigans. When this began, it looked like me and Anna getting Taco Bell every Thursday night and playing a couple card and board games. After some time, we began adding more and more people, goons, as we like to call ourselves. Over the years, shenanigans has evolved into us holding countless birthday parties, PowerPoint nights, and even award ceremonies. If you need someone to host a surprise birthday party, I'm your girl. What started as a tradition between two people has turned into a weekly gathering of about 10 people where we cook a meal and sit down and eat with each other, having talks much like you might have with your family, catching up over the past week. While not everyone here may have had the opportunity to attend a Thursday night shenanigans, your loss, I would be willing to bet you have some traditions with your friends you can fondly remember of your time on the Davis & Elkins College campus. And even if you haven't had those experiences, and maybe you haven't found your community in life, know you are not alone. There is someone who cares for you more than you could even imagine. His name is Jesus. And I don't want to get up here and preach to you, but this wouldn't be a speech that I am delivering if I didn't let you know that you are worthy, you are cared for, you belong, you are treasured, and most importantly, you are loved. Finally, on the behalf of the graduating class of 2023, I would like to thank the faculty, staff, and administrators of Davis & Elkins College, as well as the family and friends that have become family. We could not have done it without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. Our final award is the Freeman J. Daniels Academic Achievement Award. This award, established in 1981, is named in honor of the late Freeman J. Daniels, an alumnus of the class of 1922 and one of the college's most distinguished graduates. The Freeman J. Daniels Academic Achievement Award recognizes the graduating senior with the highest grade point average of his or her graduating class, the valedictorian. This year's valedictorian is Brianna Marie Rose, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education and Special Education, including Autism. Please join me in welcoming I would like to welcome the valedictorian of the Davis & Elkins College class of 2023, Brianna Marie Rose. Brianna will now offer her remarks as valedictorian.
Good morning. I would first like to start off by offering my congratulations to everyone graduating today. These last 4 years have been trying for many of us, and the fact that you're here today is a testament to your resilience and an indication that you have a great future waiting for you. As I look out in the crowd before me, I sense a myriad of emotions from everyone present. For family and friends, the sense of pride and joy you have for your graduate is unmeasurable. For my fellow graduates, nothing can top the feeling that we have right now. 4 years ago, we attended a ceremony similar to this, convocation. That day, graduation seemed so far away. I remember first deciding to start my college career here at D&E. A school that I did not know much about suddenly became my second home. I came to D&E because of the community and the people. Davidson-Elkins College has brought me my lifelong friends from all over the world, and I could not be more grateful. People that 4 years ago were strangers are now some people that I will never forget. The mission here at Davidson-Elkins College is for students to lead the way. As once said by Braden Kelly, greatness follows those who lead their way. Whether in sports or life, ambition is in the DNA of a senator. During my time at Davidson-Elkins, I learned there are many obstacles that will try you throughout this journey. Along the way, not everyone will support you, and not everyone will be kind. You have to persevere, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to lead your way. In the end, these obstacles will only make you stronger. I am forever thankful for the challenges at Davidson-Elkins that have made me the person that I am standing before you today. I'm telling you this because I want this speech to be a sense of motivation. I challenge you to lead your way. Sometimes people around you won't understand your journey, but it's not for them, it's for you. Walk yours with integrity. You always pass failure on your way to success. Before I wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to share a special thank you. When I learned that I was giving a speech today, my mom was in tears. I want to thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the sacrifices that you've made to get me to where I am. I would not be here without you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for believing in me and standing by me throughout this journey. Each and every one of us has at least one person that has helped us walk across this stage. Be sure to thank them. It is with great honor that I'm standing before you today. I would like to thank my fellow classmates for making my time here at D&E nothing short of remarkable. On behalf of the entire graduating class, I would like to thank everyone here at D&E, from the cafeteria workers to maintenance, as well as all the faculty and staff. You play an important role in every student's journey. Thank you, Dr. Tessar, Professor Gribble, and Dr. Riggins for preparing me to be an effective educator. Professor Gribble, thank you for guiding me in the field of special education and teaching me useful advice, such as how to handle myself when faced with emotionally and physically challenging situations. You have instilled a passion in me to become a special educator. Dr. Riggins, thank you for always being there for me throughout my entire college career, not only in the classroom, for even classes other than your own, but for also going out of your way to support me at my soccer games. I cannot thank you enough for being the professor that I can rely on and for guiding me through the education program here at Davidson-Elkins. I think I can speak for all of us when I say you will be deeply missed. Your guidance and support over the years is deeply appreciated. To my roommates, thank you for making each day worthwhile. Your company will be sorely missed. I look forward to hearing about all of your accomplishments and your future endeavors. To the class of 2023, we did it. All of the countless hours in the classroom are over. Except for me, I'll be in a classroom for the rest of my life. I hope you celebrate this achievement, and I wish you all the best in your next chapter. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. I would like to invite Ms. Kate Garlick, Dean of Students, to come forward to read the names of students receiving their diplomas today. Students will remain seated until the faculty marshals release their row. Would the candidates for the Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science degrees please stand? President Wood, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Art, Associate in Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science. These students have met all the requirements for their degree and have been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees to receive their diploma. Moreover, I would like to announce that today we are graduating our first class of in-person Bachelor of Science in Nursing students.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Davidson-Elkins College and by the state of West Virginia, I now confer upon you the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On behalf of the entire college community, I wish you God's richest blessings. Would you now come forward, please, to receive your diplomas? Students will remain seated until the faculty marshals release their robe.
Branton Jacob Adams, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Sydney Peyton Moeller Adams, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education and Special Education, including Autism. Sean Christy Andrew Addy, Bachelor of Science, Marketing and Management. Jalen Marcellinus Agu, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Molly Lynn Akers, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, English. Cora Lee Alderman, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Jordan Tyrell Alexander, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Management. Alicia Dawn Arbogast, Associate in Science, Nursing. Emmerich Florian Arnaud, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Gabrielle Ottoby, Bachelor of Science, Community and Corporate Health. Daffodil Azalea Alea Zalea, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Megan Nicole Babcock, Bachelor of Science, Outdoor Recreation Management. Scott Edward Barker II, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science and Management. Abby Jane Bartonslogger, Bachelor of Science, Marketing and Management. Casey Lynn Bennett, Associate in Science, Nursing. Jamie Lynn Bennett, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Hannah Charlotte Bond, Bachelor of Science, Management. Gabrielle Annette Brake, Bachelor of Arts, Child and Family Studies. Keandre Elliott Brown, Bachelor of Arts, Computer Science. Taylor Cheyenne Brown, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Ashley Taylor Bryan, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Carly Brianne Burnside, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Evan Christian Busby, Bachelor of Science, Industrial Product Design. Elizabeth Hannah Jo Butcher, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Maria Isabel Butrus Candiota, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Samantha Joanne Bykowski, highest ranking AA and AS combined, receiving a scroll symbolizing this honor. Highest honors, Associate in Science, Education, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Maria Cabal Paredes, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Teresa Angelina Canfield, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Corey Peyton Carpenter, Associate in Science, Nursing. Christian Carranza, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Daniel Cerezo Corisco, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Tessa Soleil Chenoweth, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Katie Emma Clark, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Ryan Patrick Clement, Bachelor of Science, Management. Jack Lawrence Coleman, magna cum laude, in absentia, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Nikita Lynn Collins, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Emily Gail Croston, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Angela Renee Currents, Associate in Science, Nursing. Brooklyn Nadia D'Angelo, Associate in Science, Education. Joseph Todd Daniels, Bachelor of Arts, Criminology. Aurora Alexandria Davis, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Victoria Davis, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Isamalia Yaya Dosso, Bachelor of Science, Industrial Product Design. Alicia Cheyenne Duran, Associate in Science, Nursing. Alexander Estrada Avila, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Noah Alexander Faircloth, Bachelor of Arts, History. Bernardo Ferreira Rodriguez, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Management and Accounting. Sosh Fukioka, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Benjamin Rudolph Garris, Bachelor of Arts, Hospitality and Tourism Management. James George Gill, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Maxwell Aaron Ginsberg, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Johnny Charles Gerard, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Management. Danielle Nicole Godby, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Danielle Marie Grimmer, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Thomas Eric Gustafson, Bachelor of Arts, Education. Hussein Rabia Hamid, Bachelor of Science, Management and Accounting. Erica Logan Hammond, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Tanya Faith Hamons, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Jack Douglas Harlan Robertson, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Management. Jaron Owen Harper, Bachelor of Arts, English. Madison Page Hart, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Casey Lee Hayford, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Eden Claire Heatherly, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Reese Ann Hedrick, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Daryl Laron Henderson II, summa cum laude, highest ranking BS, receiving a scroll symbolizing this honor, Bachelor of Science, Management. Mackenzie Renee Hinchman, Associate in Science, Nursing. Ava Lamar Holt, Bachelor of Arts, Education. Honesty Don Holt, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Grayson Robert Howe, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Jamie Lynn Hughes, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Jordan Highland, cum laude, in absentia, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Brandon Michael Eisenhart, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. David Jara Jr., Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Dayton Earl Evan Jones, Bachelor of Arts, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Virginia Lee Kendall, highest honors, Associate in Science, Nursing. Anna Maria Kurth, Bachelor of Science, Management and Psychology and Human Services. Susan Michelle Kinnison, Associate in Science, Nursing. Sierra Carlene Knowlton, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Management and Marketing. Tyler Michael Kolodka, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management and Marketing. Carly Rose Kowalik, Associate in Science, Business, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Jacob Carey Lenartz, Bachelor of Arts, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Raquel Joanna Lewis, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Chloe Camille Littleman, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Aurora Pearl Long, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services and Criminology. Macy Elizabeth Magalon, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Rylane K. Manchego, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Elizabeth Mary Markley, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Joshua Adonai Martinez Lopez, Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Davide Matarazz, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Charles Evangelos Mavronis, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Payne Robert McCann, Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Emma Louise McDougall, Bachelor of Arts, English. Roxanne Thomasina McFarland, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Zachary Michael McGillen, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Marissa Christine McKissick, highest honors, Associate in Science, Nursing. Tamsin Claire Medgill, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Anderson Mejia Mariquin, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Evan John Merlot, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Accounting and Management. Tatiana Nicole Matheny, Bachelor of Arts, Art. Savannah Marie Matheny, Bachelor of Arts, Art. Madison Grace Michaels, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Anya Claire Miller, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Hannah Lynette Moore, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Sean Michael Moore, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Management and Marketing. Brianna Nicole Morgan, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Charles E. Morrison, Bachelor of Science, Management. Nolan William Patrick Morrison, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management and Marketing. Vignesh Pradeep Mulay, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Accounting and Finance. Gary Dale Nelson, Jr., Associate in Science, Nursing. Raina Fern Nolan, Bachelor of Science, Community and Corporate Health. Hope Lorraine Osborne, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Inza Elaine Pasella, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Kaylin Michelle Parks, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Amber Rose Pennington, Associate in Science, Nursing. Emma Jane Pennington, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Human Services. Samantha Michelle Fairs, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Kylie Ann Phillip, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education and Special Education, including autism. Patricia Lynn Plogger, Associate in Science, Nursing. Breno Kian Tranny, Bachelor of Science, Management. Johanna Faith Riggleman, Associate in Science, Nursing. Griselle Angelise Rosado Ramos, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Criminology, Political Science, and Psychology and Human Services. Brianna Marie Rose, summa cum laude, highest ranking BA, receiving a scroll symbolizing this honor, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, and Special Education, including Autism. Anna Marie Ruth, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Ju Noel Suna Santos, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Michael James Schneider, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education. Elizabeth Ann Sendling, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Bradley Charles Sisler, Jr., cum laude, Bachelor of Science. Janae Smith, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Sarah Leanne Snyder, Associate in Science, Nursing. Nazar Alejandro Imad Ramon Isa Khalil Suele of the House of Suedon, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Ruth Tayan Aranz, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Victoria June Thacker, Bachelor of Arts, Criminology, Bachelor of Science, Management. Taiki Umeda, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Jessica May Varian, Bachelor of Arts, English and Psychology in Human Services. Breland Juwan Walton, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Courtney David Xavier Walton, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Jessica Danielle Walton, Bachelor of Arts, History. Camilla Paige Walmsley, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Emma Lynn Watson, Bachelor of Arts, Theater Education. Gage Lamar Weiss, Associate in Science, Nursing. Valerie Michelle Wenzel, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Elliot Brian White, Bachelor of Arts, Criminology. Leslie Marie White, Associate in Science, Nursing. Ryan Peter Wickham, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Finance. Natalie Rose Wolford, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Helena Mary Woodworth, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Edmund Harry Wright V, Bachelor of Science, Management. Kenshiro Yamaguchi, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Haruki Yamazaki, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Sarah Isabel Zapata, Bachelor of Arts, Criminology. Caitlin Nicole Zirkle, cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, and Human Services.
President Wood, all other students whose names appear in today's program are graduating in absentia. Would the graduates please rise? President Wood, I have the honor of presenting to you and to this assembly of Davidson-Elkins College the graduating class of 2023. Would you please join me in saluting these graduates as they move their tassels to the left, signifying their graduation.
Congratulations. On behalf of the National Alumni Council and the entire Alumni Association, I offer congratulations for a job well done. We are so very proud of you and your accomplishments. But as you leave D&E to begin your new adventures, I want you to remember a few things. First, you are a D&E Senator forever. Oh, goodness, wear your D&E clothes. You will be so surprised to find that somebody knows you or knows D&E. Be proud. You will have a lot of things in common. Second, stay in touch. Let us know where you are, what's going on in your life, new jobs, achievements, marriages, babies. We truly, truly delight and celebrate these moments with you, and with your permission, we'll share your good news in the Forward magazine. Next, join the D&E Fund. We have several alumni chapters in different states all around the country that plan gatherings all the time. The website is a great place to stay in touch with what's happening in your part of the world. It is at this time I want to invite you to your very first homecoming as an alumni. You will be getting more information on this as time draws closer, but I do hope you are able to join us. So be sure to save the date, Homecoming 2023, October the 13th through the 15th. Again, congratulations, best wishes, And may God bless you in all that you do. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the members of the Davis and Elkins College class of 2023. To all of our moms here, we want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day, and to the mothers, of these graduates, your present came a day early. Some of you might have noticed that as the graduates came by, I handed them a white envelope. Graduates, if you want to be seated, by the way, please feel free. I can't see you, that's why. So I handed the graduates a white envelope. When they came here as freshmen, on the very first day or two they were on this campus, we gave them a blank piece of paper. And we said to them, write to your future self. Write a letter. Share your hopes and your fears, share your anxieties, share your feelings, share your dreams, share what it is that you hope will be on the day that you walk across this stage as a Davis and Elkins College graduate. I love every year handing out those envelopes. Most of our graduates forgot they wrote them. A couple asked me for them. But as you open those envelopes and as you read, that was a snapshot in time a few years ago. Think about the transformation. Think about what changed between that first time you walked across this stage and today. That is the transformative educational experience of Davis and Elkins College, and you were fortunate enough to have it. Make something of it. As we conclude this commencement ceremony, we welcome Reverend Dr. Nelson back to the podium to pronounce the benediction, and this will be followed by the singing of our alma mater. Families and guests, as we congratulate the 2023 class of Davis and Elkins College, please remain at your seats so that the faculty and the graduates may safely process out of the building. And once they have left this auditorium, you can greet your graduates in the Senate Commons just down the hall to the left. Reverend Dr. Nelson.
Let us stand. As we pray, let us be reminded that the scriptures call us to something very powerful. Go. Go, ye therefore into all nations, baptizing in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching all that you have been able to get, and remembering always that you never walk alone. Go. Never forget that it stands alone. It's an imperative. It means you go. You go. You build up the world that is in the midst of our need. You go. Be called to something greater than just knowing yourself. You go and do all that you need to do to stand firm in the liberty where Christ Jesus has set you free. You go and shake up the world, that we may be a better place, and that the lives we live will be a testament of the very day you stood on this stage, because you made a difference. Go, my friends, and go in peace.